Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today with an interesting episode. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So normally I don't bring TV Royale replays because you guys can go watch them on your own, but actually somebody reached out to me on my Facebook page, Clash with Ash official if you want to like it, and you know, I interact with you guys, answer some questions, and post some tournaments here and there as well. But someone posted, Ash, have you seen the Trifecta deck replay on TV Royale? This was last night now. And I said, no, you know, I don't normally catch every single TV Royale replay, but I went and checked it out, and we're going to be focusing on this guy over here, Zed. And what we're going to do is just watch this match. We'll watch the thing in its entirety, and then we'll play it back and kind of break it down step by step, because this guy is hands down, no offense, Jordan out there, because I know Jordan is probably listening, and he's a really good Trifecta player, but I think this guy could very well be the best Trifecta player I've ever seen in my Clash Royale career. This guy is truly amazing. I'd love to actually visit him, but I'm not sure if he speaks English, and get some more replays anyway from him. And this guy really has an amazing ability, both defensively and offensively, not making any mistakes throughout this entire match. And the best part about this match is he's playing against someone who's really good as well. So this is a real treat of a replay to watch in case you guys may have missed it. And really, no matter what level you are, if you're, you know, a free-to-play player or a big spender, it really goes to show you how effective this Trifecta deck can be. Now, this guy Zed here on the bottom, the one playing the Trifecta, obviously, is actually ranked 30th or so in the world right now, so definitely a really good player, and no legendary cards. Using the classic Trifecta deck, which is, if you guys aren't familiar with me, my channel, or the meta in Clash Royale, Trifecta is basically using the Valkyrie, Musketeer, and Hog Rider, usually in that order in one of the lanes, and it's really difficult to counter, given the Valkyrie, obviously, with the AoE effect, the high point damage of the Musketeer, and then obviously you have the Hog Rider going to get right onto that tower, and of course you can see that Zed has the freeze spell added to the equation to really make him able to capitalize on those big, strong pushes. So you can see he's down here, he's barely touched his opponent's tower. His opponent, as I said here, Sky, is playing a really cool variation of a Lumberjack Miner deck as well, so really both of these decks are worth checking out, but I just can't get over how good this Zed guy is with this Trifecta deck. Not panicking here, even though he has taken a little bit of damage to his left tower. Now, we're going to watch this replay again, as I said, break it down every step by step, but it is worth noting, even on the first go-round here, that the damage that he has taken on his left tower there, most of that was by choice, meaning that he preferred to actually save his elixir, maintain the advantage, and then go for that big hard combo there at the end of the match with 15 seconds left. He was able to take down the opponent's tower. Now, that combo was absolutely devastating. It is really difficult to combat the Trifecta when you're low on elixir like Sky was there, and he had the freeze ready, Zed that is, had the freeze ready at the very end to freeze that miner just to make sure he could lock it up at the very end there. So now let's go ahead and watch it again. And by the way, this is Zed's player profile here. 51-25 is his highest trophies. Not a ton of wins overall. Looks like he's only played in a few tournaments, and he has a lot of tournament cards won. And this guy is really, honestly, hands down the best Trifecta player. That match, I mean, we're going to watch it right now, and I just want you guys to pay attention. If you're interested in the Trifecta deck and perhaps becoming better, taking your game to the next level, there are so many lessons to be learned in this one replay. It really behooves you to watch it 2 or 3 times because it's just that good. You don't have to watch my video 2 or 3 times. I think it's still up on TV Royale, so you can check it out there. And guys, like I said, I don't normally bring the TV Royale stuff there because really it's nothing new. It's already in the game, but I thought this was worth making the exception for just because it's so good. Okay, so to open off this this match here. You can see Zed actually delays on those arrows. He wanted to see if Skye, the opponent, comboed that princess with anything else that he could take out with the arrows. He knew he was sitting on the freeze and the musketeer for afterwards, and look at this beautiful, beautiful musketeer placement there. Perfectly placed so that she's not going to lure or attract the troops in the lane, but she's also going to be able to take them out with that freeze spell, and look at that. He took next to nothing as far as damage on his tower there. So let's pause again while we notice another smart decision here by Zed. He decides to sacrifice this musketeer instead of trying to combo her with a hog or a Valkyrie last second. That leaves him with plenty of elixir to distract this hog. Look at that cannon in the absolute perfect area. He's going to wait 1 or 2 seconds to see if Skye follows up with anything else behind that hog. He doesn't, so he drops those skeletons and the hog is down. Look at that cannon placement again, guys, placed at the perfect time there in the perfect location to distract that hog rider and avoid him getting to the tower. He drops that elixir pump. He's always going to try to maintain this elixir advantage throughout the entire match. Now, 2 things to note here. Number 1 is the most damage he takes off his left tower here is from this princess, and he chooses not to arrow down the princess right now, rather to save his elixir for a full trifecta combo in the right lane. So watch this musketeer placement coming up, guys. Again, perfect placement there, able to take out the princess in the left lane, but then able to actually complete the combo in the right lane of the trifecta. Now, a very good counter there by Skye, placing that Inferno Tower in the perfect spot to take out that musketeer, but it was still nonetheless perfect placement on that musketeer, and they end up just trading elixir there. No damage done to either tower except for the princess on that left tower by Skye, but you can see that Zed is able to maintain and save his elixir pump there with that perfect Valkyrie placement to counter that miner and get him off that elixir pump. Now he has 2 pumps on the board, and despite the damage differential right now, you gotta figure that Zed feels pretty good about this match. Now, that Valkyrie placement was obviously anticipatory, thinking that the miner would be targeting the elixir pump rather than the tower, so he's actually, unfortunately, taking another hit or 2 on that left tower. Okay, guys, now pay attention because this next sequence is very important. First, let's watch the Hog Rider and the Skeletons. Hog Rider placed a little bit to the left of the lane, the Skeletons placed a little bit to the right of the lane. That way, the next Inferno Tower beam, had it been necessary, would have targeted a skeleton rather than the Hog Rider. Another thing to be very, very mindful here of Zed's gameplay is look where that musketeer was just placed on the map. The absolutely perfect spot in terms of timing, so that by the time she gets close to the halfway mark on the map, he's going to have time to place that Valkyrie right just ahead of her and the Hog Rider just behind her. That's going to be absolutely perfect to keep his musketeer safe, but keep the musketeer in range of the Valkyrie's spin motion to protect her. It was really, really good placement there by Zed, and that's what's able to get him the combo here to take down this left tower. What a really, really beautiful combination to win this game for Zed. That was absolutely one of the best combos in Trifecta that I've ever seen, in terms of the timing, the placement of the musketeer, in terms of the Valkyrie right next to that musketeer. You can tell this guy is just absolutely next level in terms of his placement, his timing, his defense, and his spell and in troop selection. He is just money. I'd love to meet Zed and really record more of his Trifecta footage. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of short episode compared to most of my Clash Royale videos. I just really wanted to break down this match with you guys and share it with you guys. I hope you were able to pick up a valuable tip or 2 along the way. So thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful Sunday, and as always, take care, guys.